howdy, lost souls. It's time to play Honkai Star Rail. I need to get the story done. And other stuff, but story. So I can have stuff for the crossover for Fate and Star Rail collab. Yeah. Howdy, Tran. Howdy, Anthem. Howdy, South Pacific. But yeah. I have started sooner, but sometimes when I turn on my headset and then plug in the adapter, because I use the adapter port to charge my phone, it doesn't work and I have to restart my computer. So, but yeah. Howdy, all. I am having a nice... I bought the other flavors of the Mountain Dew, or hard Mountain Dew, and this is the LimeWire version. I didn't double check if there's a code red, but I don't think there was, which is kind of weird. So, but yeah. Yeah, let me start up the game. So, also, like I said, that, was it Fortnite? Stream got demonetized because of the Star Wars theme in it. So I either have to remove it, which I'm too lazy to do, or, yeah. So, it's not like I make a lot of ad revenue on it in the first place, but I just found it funny. So yeah. I don't even know if it marked it once, it just marked it a bunch. So... Let me double check what characters I actually have in this game. Where do I even look for that? I think it's in here, but it's not. I need to do that. I probably should do this. Oh yeah, they played the theme full blast. I think like the dance moves also like causes issues like that. I don't have Wilt. I thought I had Wilt for some reason. Well, that's not a biggie. Not a biggie. Yeah, but today's thumbnails was like a screenshot from I think the last stream. I found adorable, so.
The story of the price of heirs.
Doors take forever to open. It's probably like... I should have just teleported. I thought I could just walk there easily.
It's about time you do some exercise.
Okay then. I don't know if they did or not. I wonder if they did. Yeah, I would think they would. I think they would. Wouldn't you? I broke that. Yeah, I would think that would be like on the top of the list of flavors. I'm gonna AC turn back on. Yeah, I thought that would be like a top of the flavor list.
Bright and sunny. Just the weather for farewells.
I would want to roll for her, but Saber.
You're here. Totally. The trio team is the best set up to reach the finals. No need, I already told her. She's fine with it.
How they do. Let me go check. Feels like I need to like readjust myself. Let me readjust everything. The camera stuff, right? Okay, that's slightly better, I think. How they do. They didn't come in like the mixed flavored thing, did they? I know it's actually in there. I just didn't see it because I didn't think it. I didn't see it. Okay, never mind. I was just imagining things. I didn't buy the one with the red in it. I'm just not observant enough.
You sure know how to put me in a spot, Casterus. I need to travel with you, but I can't touch you. What a bother. Sorry. Aw, I was just teasing. Don't take it to heart. Did you know that the legends say you have to put an obol into the mouth of the dead or over their eyes if you want them to successfully cross the River of Souls and enter the Netherrealm? That's the fairy fare for entering the Netherrealm. However, I honestly won't ask you to pay this time. I'll pay. And then we'll just have to go through the motions.
Little necklace is interesting.
Hey! I'm just trying to make this journey feel more special, okay? Don't read too much into it.
Right. You can't, yeah. You can't see the stars.
All right, pass me the coin. It's time to get the gods' powers going. A fleet-footed trip to the Netherrealm. Here we come. Oh, one last thing before we go. I gotta give you this piece of advice. Especially to you, Princess Homebody. You can't catch the wind by waiting. You only live once. So make the most of every moment you have. Get ready. Be steady. Hi, your turn. Don't be nervous. After all, it'll be gone in the blink of an eye. All done. Bye.
That's neat.
Are you feeling all right?
Did she like put her in a bag or something?
She's the demigod of trickery. When she flips the coin of whimsy into the air, she gains incredible speed that lets her travel anywhere in an instant. Just like how she clearly had no intention of lingering here for even a second longer.
My dad is in.
We can only depend on ourselves for the rest of the way.
Don't worry. Mem's here to help.
Mascots here to help. Oh yeah, I heard that Paimon might have their voice actor changed to somebody else. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard. They might get a different voice actor.
Being cute isn't my only forte. I'm strong too.
My oh my.
This is Styxia, the city of dragons and waves.
Anaxa hypothesizes that the missing Thanatos is somewhere in these ruins. This is the land of their birth. Or perhaps of their death. Anaxa had used a secret alchemical art to temporarily fuse his soul with Circe's and Kephae. And when he was on the verge of death, he was pulled by Thanatos and caught a glimpse of the flowing river of souls.
I didn't know. I just heard.
This alchemy, considered a sacrilegious act, might actually make the souls of mortals and titans attract each other.
To be fair, like, Paimon's a voice actor, plus the lines that Paimon have is kind of annoying anyway, so
Even
yeah.
though Thanatos has been missing for 1,000 years, and even their followers haven't been able to find them, perhaps that special attraction could summon them here.
Oh, so are we going to use that Philosopher's Stone to conjure the Titan?
I guess that's the only way. The only leads we have now are the name of this city and the fairy tale about the dragon.
Thanatos is even more mysterious than I am.
Indeed. Even one as erudite as Anaxa could only point us to this place, and no further. We will be entering the unknown as soon as we take our first steps. But that won't be the first time in my long journeys. I believe that, rather than standing still, taking action is by far the better option. Perhaps fate might take pity on us today and show some compassion.
Wow. I thought that was the exit button. Yeah, there's something right here. Why is there like a collision? Weird. I don't know. Doesn't really matter.
Go back whence you came. Go back. Ahead lies the realm of... What a beautiful butterfly. Is it talking to us?
This is a eulogistic butterfly. They are found in places where many have met their demise.
Yeah.
In Idonia, some think of them as manifestations of Thanatos' benevolence. By turning the lingering obsessions of the deceased into these creatures, it is as if the Titan has made life into a specimen. Others think of them as Thanatos' messengers that guide the departed to the nether realm.
The second theory sounds more believable. After all, the things they're saying are rather, direct.
Oh, to be fair, isn't there like butterflies that, I forgot what they do, but they basically, when there's a corpse, there's usually a bunch of them on the corpse.
Perhaps.
Like a
The
Japanese
fact that we're able to hear their
firefly,
whispers
I'm not sure.
proves that we're fast approaching the realm of the
Something
dead.
like that. Oh, lingering well, ghost, something.
These shadowy figures. Are they illusions reflected by the River of Souls?
Mommy told us to go ahead here yet. 1, 2, 3. I don't even know how many days have passed since then. Perhaps Mommy will be back once you finish counting the days on all 10 fingers. 1, 2,
Jeez.
3. It's been much longer than 10 days since we left Mommy.
Strange. For reflections in the River of Souls, they seem oddly animated.
I had to go that direction.
But, Master, did that lady really lie to us? The Centurion personally instructed us to inlay the inscription into his shield. But now she's taken it away.
My child, that shield can never be cast. And there's no need for it anymore. Come, child. What is the name of that Centurion again? Actually, never mind. Forget I said that. I'll wait with you for her to come back. When that happens, you'll be able to keep making shields.
Don't be afraid, pal. Let's open our eyes wide, together.
That's really pretty. Just a little background of the moon. I'm guessing that's the dragon. Maybe. Dragon tail or something.
Do you want to buy any fish?
Do you really want ghosts to troll you all the time?
Huh?
That's
He
the
can see
biggest
us?
thing.
Wait. More living people. I'm not selling my fish to living people. You lot are too shameless. Buying fish without paying. If I ever see her again, I will.
Could it be that you're all dead souls that never achieved rest?
The Nether Realm does not exist. Titan rejects you. Me.
So, do you want to buy any fish?
But there aren't any fish nearby.
Are the fish gone? The people are gone too. I can
See
only
now.
keep selling fish. So, do you want to buy any fish?
Apologies. I don't have much in the way of savings, but perhaps there's another way for me to release you from your suffering. Please relax. May you fall asleep peacefully amid a gentle field of flowers.
This.
Banished you to the Shadow Realm.
I knew it. These people aren't illusions. They're the souls of the deceased. They're supposed to reach the end of the west wind by floating down the River of Souls. Yet, they have floundered upon the shoals of the stream, unable to move forward. Did Thanatos reject them? Or perhaps they didn't really die at all? I have no idea, This circumstance is completely unprecedented.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hang on. Didn't he say more living people? So that means he's seen other members of the living apart from us? Could it be that these souls are stuck here due to someone's deceit?
If something is done out of goodwill, are you really gonna call it deceit?
Nah, that voice sounds familiar for some reason.
Goodwill? I can't see anything good out of... Wait a minute. Lady Cypher?
That's me.
Could it be that you are the living being that those souls met?
Yeah.
Ugh, I couldn't take their behavior anymore. So I stole some things here and made up some lies there. Just trying to give them something to look forward to, you know?
Her voice almost sounds like Kafka.
It's because of vile living creatures like you that we're being misunderstood by all of them.
What else am I supposed to do? You can see the mess this place is in. These poor souls are denied by the Netherrealm. So now they're stuck in a few brief moments of their life. Unable to move forward or back. Did you see those two blacksmiths on the way? They've been here for as long as the sun's been around, wailing over and over about casting a shield. Styxia is so freaky.
Then why have you come back, Lady Cypher?
Hey, I'm not here to aid your adventure. I hate water more than anything else in this world. Especially that stinky river of souls. But, I just discovered some stuff before I left. And I reckon you should know about it. It's about that boy who defied death. I found traces of him here.
Lord Mighty?
Oh, right! That's his name. Well, now you know. As for whether that info is actually useful, that's for you lot to figure out. So long, Princess Homebody. So long, Grey Mystery.
Huh? She disappeared just like that?
Lady Cypher has always been a free spirit. In any case, she has brought us some valuable information. If Lord Mighty is also somewhere along the river shoals right now, then he will certainly become our signpost. After all, he's different from those wandering souls. He will find his way, even in the realm of the dead.
Don't worry. It's time for me to shine. Ornyx's rune of recollection is nearby. Use prayers to return the river to before it got flooded.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, over here!
Hard work pays off.
Ornyx's miracle has appeared.
Amazing! It's like we're inside a giant bubble. Even the river got parted.
Ooh, free stuff.
What's it on the... Wait. I guess I have to get this turned off. I don't think that was right, but it's close enough right.
Huh. So this path actually didn't exist back then?
There are wandering souls of the deceased here as well. We must first return to the present before we can communicate with them.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah. Not as tended, but that's fine, right? What is it? What the? Dun, dun, dun. And that's what it. My fan turn on once again. Can it fit in there? I mean, no, it can't. There's other coins. How's that achievement? There has to be more coins, I just don't see them. I see them now. One. There'll be some more somewhere.
By the looks of it, you must be the foreign warriors that the Queen had mentioned, right? Since the current campaign requires the utmost care, I wasn't able to make time to welcome all of you. Please, forgive me.
Foreign warriors?
A priestess, a warrior, and a divine beast. You look identical to the blessed saviors that the Queen described.
Oh my. This is my pit, so I'm actually a 100 class. Oh darn, no healers on this team.
A campaign? Who are you campaigning against?
Nobody knows, as of now. Of the scouts that went ahead, only one has managed to return. He says that the land ahead is a forbidden land that should not be approached, as it is the doorway between the netherworld and the mortal realm. As for the rest of the scouts, they've completely lost their souls and are decaying by the day. While there is still dissension within the city, the scholars agree that this calamity was so unprecedented that it needed to be given a new designation.
An unprecedented calamity. Could it be death?
Yeah, if you have the embodiment of death, you should be fine, right?
It seems that you have indeed heard about this. Well, death is just one of the possibilities. It's too early to come to a definitive conclusion.
Isn't death what they're striving for, though?
A world that has never seen death. Looks like these people lived in the era Chrysia before the Calamity Titans descended upon the land. May I ask, where is the scout who managed to come back?
So he returned to Styxia. He only had enough left in him to last no more than half a day. However, it was his intel that convinced us to rally together. He said that he witnessed the demonic specter of an evil dragon at that treacherous land. The apparition opened its giant maw and devoured everything in sight, and thus brought Styxia that thing called death.
Styxia. An evil dragon that brings death.
It all sounds rather familiar.
Okay, well,
Wait, wasn't this part of that fable?
isn't the idea is that they're souls and they need to go to, the location of rebirth so they can be reborn again? So they're not like... They just... souls stuck in limbo is probably the best way to say it.
Sir, could I ask how the Queen and Princess are doing?
The Queen? By the looks of it, you must be the foreign warriors that the Queen had mentioned, right?
Loops back. NPC energy.
Oh, it's the same lines. Looks like he's still trapped in the moments before his death.
Yeah. And they're missing a step.
Leave it to me. Sir, the war ended long ago. Styxia no longer exists.
Has a panic.
Styxia is no more? This cannot stand! Newcomers, hurry up and go take your positions!
Oh, looks like it's difficult for this gentleman to accept reality.
Yeah. Accepted death.
Sir, I am the Maiden of War, sent here by the Queen herself. If you accept my blessing, then today's battle will be smooth sailing.
Maiden of War? I've never heard of this. There's little time to waste. Please don't take too long.
Don't worry. I'm typically unwilling to prolong such a moment.
Is it over? Have we won?
Cass! Oh, are you alright?
I'm fine. I just didn't expect that I would still have to embalm others, even in the realm of the dead. Is this a remnant of his soul?
Reminds me of Code Vein.
Well then,
Difficult things.
why should I place my trust in you? holy maiden from afar.
Wait, this is... I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Since the prophecy has already pronounced your name as Chrysos, heir of death, Akima ought to treat you as an esteemed guest. However, you seem to have no intentions of concealing your involvement with the Council of Elders, while most likely being aware of my issues against them.
I cannot deny your claim. It was the council that offered this room to me, and they had only one request. They want the curse of death to be completely subjugated to your will. I was agreeable to that request.
But why?
I am unable to rid myself of this innate curse. However, from this day onward, I shall use it according to your will. I will never make any superfluous moves on my own.
I see. So that is how they plan to control the Flame Chase journey. They have shifted the heavy responsibility of granting death over to me. If I ever become obsessed with executing people, they will then have ample reason to terminate the Chrysos heir's journey.
And yet, you seem to not mind. This is quite surprising to me.
That's because the fate that we were born with is a burden far heavier than that of an individual's life. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance. Tidy up your precious garments and come with me. Akima welcomes you, Castoris.
I didn't think we'd find vestiges of memory here. Maybe they've got something to do with Orynyx's rune?
Perhaps. But I do not need a reminder from them. This memory is one that I will never forget. I really want to repay her for that trust. But why would this memory appear right now? Is this really Orynyx's power?
Reminder of something.
Could these dead monsters actually be...
If Lady Cypher is to be believed, this could be the handiwork of Lord Mighty.
Why are the Black Tide monsters here too? Can they swim in the River of Souls?
Even Thanatos wouldn't be able to accept Black Tide monsters into their realm. These traces seem to suggest that anybody who trespasses upon death will pay a heavy price. Since the realm of the dead must remain peaceful, it's imperative that we rid the place of such discordant noise. Please stay back. Let me deal with these enemies.
One shot.
May song bring us victory. Harmony and unison. Stars echo. Never hesitate.
Forever triumph! Victory is inevitable!
Better cut our losses.
All right.
Steady.
The fearless knows not fear. I won't fear. Liquidation!
Bingo.
Project wrapped! Hey you, time to check your books.
Too bad I can't just make that fall on her.
The path ahead is blocked by the River of Souls again.
In that case, let's go back to the past. This miracle sure is handy.
This is yet another aspect of a Titan's divine power.
Oh, free stuff.
If Don Hung was around, he'd definitely be able to raise the waters of the River of Souls into the sky.
If Lady Hycelins was still alive, I think she might be able to do that too.
That wasn't too hard.
You seem to be able to discern both the past and the future.
More people.
Why isn't there a god yelling in the distance? Indeed, my downtrodden fellow, your sorrow and joy are but means for me to amuse myself. I will at least derive some comfort. If all the tears that I had shed were determined by some mightier being above.
It's you people.
My people.
Oh, this place. Must have been a beautiful courtyard in the past.
I saw a chest or something over there.
Please excuse me. I am but a scholar from a distant land who had the misfortune of falling into the River of Souls and turned into a member of the dead.
This one seems to know that she's already dead.
Next level thinking.
Oh, I was merely speculating, but it seems I was right. And you, I recognize you. You're the Holy Maiden of Death from Idonia, right?
I'm sorry. I cannot bring you back to life. However, should you desire it, I can end your prolonged limbo.
I'm well aware of that. Even if you were able to revive me, I would never choose that option. That's because I didn't fall into the River of Souls by accident. Instead, I leaped into it to seek my death.
Why?
If you could see the life I've led,
then you would not reproach me so. My life was far too miserable. But I did not expect things to stay the same even in death. What a joke. In escaping my mortal life, I've entered a millennium of pain instead. Circe's above. What cowards humans are. For we fear both life and death simultaneously. I'm sorry. I am also powerless to answer that question. That's all right, Holy Maiden. At least you are able to respond to me. Please, grant me death. Circe's above. Does this count as thinking till the moment I die? I have seen too many farewells. Her distress is quite commonplace. There are those who will end their lives over what seems to be the smallest of worries.
Yeah.
For some people, this power that I possess is a blessing rather than a curse. But I never managed to convince myself of that.
Cass, are you still trying to create a world without death?
Yes, because when placed under time's vast scales, there is no worry in this world that cannot be solved. This is a wish that I've held for almost a millennium. My mind might have changed once upon a time if people managed to strike up a friendship with me. But I've never been more firm in my conviction. Now that I've learned about your near-death state, it is my duty to wipe death from the face of this world.
Ellie, you're here. Give me extra. Now you're gonna get my stuff back.
Harmony and unity.
The fearless knows not fear. Too slow. Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Bust? Or maybe I'll take it off.
Stars echo.
Never hesitate.
Watch your head.
Right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
The fearless knows not fear. I won't do. Forever triumphant.
I think what I need to like admit
Hard work pays off.
is the biggest question. Oh, that's pretty tough. So good.
Wow. This place is so spacious. Is this the kingdom's vault? That's fine and all, but we need to lay down some rules. We're not gonna return to the past to steal things. Do we need to enter that doorway to climb even higher? There seems to be a person. Oh, more like a soul guarding it.
But how should we get up there? The path is blocked yet again.
Orynyx's 8 always appears in times like this. How convenient.
Let me get some
Press
change.
it all together. Never hesitate.
That's an old thing.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! The fearless knows not fear. Too close.
Project wrapped.
Look, there's even a platform lift over there.
Over where? Keep being over there, there's no chest here. I might have regretted my decision slightly.
A chest of the past has been left behind, but none of its treasures remain inside.
Have you had any... Yeah, I bought some ghost pepper, dip. Salsa dip. I like the flavor, it's just really spicy. It's kind of obvious that it's spicy, but still. It's over here. Yeah, this is just really nifty, though. Blocked, of course. Yeah. It still doesn't... Well, I don't want it to beat the ghost pepper ramen I ate.
What if the miracle suddenly loses its effect?
We
Ma'am,
die.
do you really want me to answer that?
Yeah. I think the ghost pepper ramen I ate was like pure black, and it was like, so I couldn't even like water it down.
Stay back. Don't come any closer. Don't come near me.
I'm coming near you wherever I want.
Why does he look so panicked? Did the black tide monsters frighten him? Or is he actually scared of his own extraordinary power?
There's no need to be alarmed. We're just passing by the area. See? None of us look threatening.
I've never got out of that phase. I eat a lot of spicy stuff. Let's say spicy ramen. So yeah.
You have a point. Although, while this might once have been the royal vault, it's since been plundered empty. So please go away right this instant.
So the only downside is this bag's almost empty.
You've misunderstood us. We simply heard your shouts as we were passing by, then decided to come over to find out what happened.
My goodness. Did I really yell out loud? How rude of me.
How rude of him.
I'm sorry to have bothered you. I merely saw a warrior. While that spirit didn't harm me, his blows really packed a hefty punch.
A warrior? Could it be?
Wait a minute. You seem to be quite different from him. Are you actually alive? How can you walk around here while alive?
Why not?
It's a long story. We're here to seek an audience with Thanatos.
I guess I can pick up my bag noises.
Thanatos? Who's that?
Is it possible that he's also living in the era before death descended?
Death. Could it be that you are here to defeat the evil dragon Pollux?
Pollux? Is that the embodiment of No. Death?
Death.
According to the warriors under the Centurion's command, that evil dragon has been dead for quite a while. The curse that condemns people to death didn't originate from it. But they saw a girl within the dragon's embrace, and she is the true Reaper.
When are we gonna find out that she's probably Thanatos? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, that's unlucky.
Pray tell, where is that girl right now?
I've heard that the Queen spared no effort in bringing her back to the castle. Her Majesty intends to control all of Amphorius with this unprecedented power. As for whether this rumor is true, well, no one knows.
You have my thanks for the invaluable insight that you've given us.
Like, one of the ramens I ate today, I didn't even know what
Please,
flavor it
treat
is.
this touch as a token
Is
of my
it spicy?
gratitude.
Yeah, well, not enough people like them, and so they discontinue them, right?
You... Are you...
And death.
Thank you.
This is his...
Then you granted him death? That isn't like you. You would have refused even if I commanded you to do so.
I... don't know. I did it out of sympathy, believing that I wouldn't be racked with agony, but... I am still in a state of turmoil.
Sympathy? Sympathy for that youth who triumphed in every battle?
That young man was favored by Talantin, who taught him a move that will defeat any mortal enemy with a single blow and emerge victorious every time.
That sounds OP.
he could rely on that move to always achieve victory during Era Chrysia. However, now that death has descended upon the mortal realm, that divine swordplay also means he can send others to death at will. In other words,
You feel that he's similar to you?
yes. Since he can never be inferior to others in martial combat, death would be the inevitable outcome every time he strikes. That's why he approached me and pleaded. Pleaded for me to put an end to all of this.
You are perhaps feeling lost from making your peace with death in so abrupt a manner.
I have not made peace with death. I've seen the people of Idonia stand tall and proud in the face of death. Even before the fated finale arrived, they were already content with the lives that they'd lived. They had such proud expressions. Expressions that made me believe death would be an insult to these mortals if the concept is truly a power that a god had carelessly cast down upon the world. Perhaps death's authority was never meant to exist in this world. Just like how I shouldn't exist.
I won't refute your beliefs for now, but would you be interested in listening to a story of mine? It's a fairy tale from foreign lands, told by the person who brought you to me in that ice field long ago. A tale told by the Queen of Styxia.
What? Wait a minute. That means the girl born in the dragon's embrace, the personification of death these souls talked about. That's you, Cass?
Yeah.
I've already had an inkling for a while now. But I honestly have no memories of Styxia. My memories only begin after Aminet brought me to Idonia.
I probably should know. Put it back.
Don't look back. Keep moving forward. Always.
It's yet another eulogistic butterfly. Are we getting...
Shut up! Just shut up! Even if that girl is evil, there's no reason for you to absolve that monster. It was the both of them, who trapped us in this crevice between life and death.
Don't be scared. They haven't noticed us at all.
Jeez. to somewhere I can't go.
Oh, this is...
Living ones?
Alchemist. Why is swords have faces?
Could you be the scions of Styxia?
Signs of Styxia.
Did you hear about the great work that I'm doing here? And have thus arrived to give me the last material that I need for transmutation?
Great work?
Have you heard of the great name of Pollux, perchance?
You don't have to describe it like that, miss.
You have? Then that's good. During the Age of Myth, a time likely before your birth, I was the unsurpassed zenith of alchemy that none could reach. On the shoals of the River of Souls, I shall make Pollux soar again and bring death back to the world.
It does not sound good.
But didn't that dragon already bring death to the world?
Oh, looks like you don't know the whole picture. Well, it's true that the missing girl can grant death to mortals. Pollux, the one who delivered her onto this world, makes it so that humankind cannot die.
So, it's just as I feared. This is my guess. The deceased are supposed to drift down the River of Souls until they reach the end of the West Winds. But this River of Souls was blocked by Pollux's fall.
That's right. That's why it's imperative that I bring the dragon back to the mortal realm and make it soar the skies again. I have long since prepared my alchemical matrix in the tower. Although, I am still missing the most crucial material of all.
Probably something random that we have to fix.
That final ingredient, the final sacrifice, is none other than the girl who lives out her days with death.
Okay, never mind. It's right in front of him.
Huh? What's going on? You didn't touch him, did you?
I know that I am no longer capable of carrying out that task. Take this, all of you, and please fulfill that great undertaking on my behalf.
This...
We had been inebriated in Fagusa's feast too long before we began to seek divine bestowed death, so that we could be freed from the whims of fate. However, that brought doom upon us. Instead of summoning a supreme god, we encountered a monster that cut off the River of Souls. That detestable dragon Pollux denied all the dead from the gates of the Nether Realm. Unable to rest in peace, these departed spirits engulfed Styxia like a roaring tide. As a result, my city and its people no longer exist.
Whose falls there?
That child is the only person whom I managed to save. Born within the evil dragon's abdomen, she has possessed the talent of death since her birth. She must have been granted to us by the gods as a chance for us to atone for our sins. Please, you must nurture her to adulthood and prevent her from experiencing all of the suffering that we went through.
I promise that I will care for her as a mother, that I will protect her from the evils of death.
My Fagusa above, thank you for your kindness. As her mother, please bless this child with a name before I am swept away by the River of Souls. Please, let me know how I should address her in my next life.
Oh. Like how a transient raven butterfly, a fleeting papilio castor, perches on the twig of death. Castorus. That shall be her name.
That's where my name comes from?
The sound's back. What is making that ruckus?
Living ones, don't waste your time bickering. The Netherrealm's wrath is falling upon...
Black Tide Creations. When did they...
Sneaking up on us during our conversation.
Please fight them with caution.
Be careful not to suffer the same fate as those Black Tide creatures!
Everyone, hide behind me!
Stars Echo!
Never hesitate!
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Forever triumph! Victory is inevitable!
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
The fearless knows not fear!
There's so many of them. How are we holding up?
Watch your head.
Never hesitate! Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Stars Echo!
The fearless knows not fear! I won't fear!
Here. For the Feast of Strife. On their triumphant return. You?
Well, I was gonna say why is he supposed to be here, but they hinted that he's here, so yeah.
Lord Mighty? Lord Mighty, you've been through some tough battles once again.
That black tide is endless. My death is only temporary. I will find my path of return and go back to the world of the living and continue my protection.
Lord Mighty, I have always wanted to. Why does death reject you?
I'm the one resisting it. I must resist the temptation to go with the flow. I'll go against the current and kill my way out of this cursed nether realm. That is my destiny.
It seems like he's completely focused on resisting the temptation of the dead's whispers. He's working hard every minute to deny death. It seems his battlefield is not limited to the world of the living. Lord Mighty, are you willing to travel with us? We're headed for the Matrix inside that tower. To
Man, are we
summon
gonna take a
Thanatos
picture
from their
later?
prolonged concealment.
Thanatos. Challenge. Death.
That's right. If we can work together and defeat them, you won't have to be troubled by the curse of immortality any longer.
Let's go together, Castorus. Let the person who has brushed against death countless times guide your way.
Cass, are you sure you want to do this? The alchemist said he wanted you to be a sacrifice.
I'm not afraid. There's no reason for us to turn back anymore. Rather than standing still, taking action is by far the better option.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps fate...
Ah, I clicked early. So weird that these swords have faces on them. Not again. Hate when this feels in my chest. Give me a check back.
Oh, free stuff. Just a little test.
This is going to be difficult.
I'm familiar with
Howdy,
this
howdy.
kind of mechanism,
Howdy, howdy, dead space. How are you guys?
but I've never repaired broken chains.
If I was more powerful, I would be able to carry one person with each limb and fly the four of us to the other side. The Rune of Recollection is here, but I can't find a miracle orb anywhere. So weird. Oh, could it be in that collapsed tower in the distance? It's still up to me to step up in a crisis. Wait here. I'll go check things out.
I'm gonna fly as men now.
Just shout for me when you need my help. Got it. Just leave it to me.
Ah, don't say I'll fly over there.
Mem did it.
The pink squirrel is very smart.
The pink squirrel.
Why am I a squirrel now?
Let's check the other paths. Has to be more of something somewhere. I didn't want to put it back. I wanted... I can't go back that way. There's only one path.
The miracle's range is limited. Please come a little closer.
Aren't I a good fit for Ornyx's priest?
Of course. You're the most competent priest ever.
My fan turned back
The alchemical
on.
matrix should be behind this door. Is that...
Ah, why do they have to do this? I didn't think she'd... will I ever talk to her again? Let me put this away and get a drink. Be right back. It'll be only a second.
Hi, this is Toga speaking. 여보세요?
Yeah, I know. It's like,
Sure thing.
I actually expected this coming, but it was always an option. Normally I like think about these things, but I guess I wasn't thinking too hard about this happening.
Wow, there are so many of you!
There's our healer, of course, clearly. Even out the team.
It's little Cass and little Grape. Oh, there's also little D and the pink puppy.
Pink puppy.
Trian, aren't you?
Is this gonna be their like plot reason of bringing her back? That'll be
This is
interesting.
the first time I've encountered a deceased friend while going upstream in the River of Souls.
It really works like this. Just like the other departed spirits we've encountered along the way. I'm also unable to sense the aura of the living on Lady Trian.
Yup, you're right. Trian already knows that she'll not be able to return to everyone's side.
Alright.
But Trian believed that little Cass would eventually return to the Netherrealm. So, Trian has been standing here, at this spot closest to the world of the living, and waiting for little Cass.
Oh,
Waiting for her.
it must have been very tough for you.
But according to what Trian said, we're almost at the entrance of the Netherrealm. Trian promised Trevi and Trinan that when little Cass got here, Trian would get the gift ready and be the first person to run over and welcome you. So, little Cass, don't cry. Please, accept this. We finally finished it.
Oh my. Kinda sad. I got multiple levels.
This is what Lady Treeby once mentioned.
The fact that she's on there. Yeah.
The gift for me that you didn't manage to finish.
Fade this screenshot. That just hits in the weak spots.
The Holy Maiden of Janus. Even when separated by life and death, their thoughts are still connected.
I wonder if the male version and female version of this look different, or they just look like the same.
Trian spent a lot of time drawing this. Trian hopes that little Cass likes it.
Seriously? It's seriously a wonderful drawing. Lady Trian.
This is our flame chase journey.
Little Cass, we don't know what your journey was like before. Treeby has always said that it must have been a very harsh and frightening journey. But little Cass no longer has anything to fear now, because everyone is here with you in this flame chase journey!
That's right. Only now, when I see Lady Trian's gift, do I realize that I've already obtained so many things I would never have dared to dream of since I embarked on the flame chase journey. It's the first time I've gained so many companions. The first time I picked up the hobbies of crafting and photography. The first time I had dinner with someone else. The first time I went to the market to buy the Chimera doll I'd liked for a very long time and hugged it to sleep. The first time I wore a dress personally made by Lady Aglaya. The first time I went for a walk with Lady Treeby, Lady Trian, and Lady Trinan. The first time I enjoyed the night breeze and looked up at the stars with Miss Hyacin. The first time I took care of Dromasis with the Trailblazer. Looking back at all these experiences I never thought were possible, it feels as though the scales of my life had shrunk from centuries and decades down to minutes and seconds. And all of them are so precious. I took countless photos in the past, but they're all black and white landscapes. I don't have a single one with friends. If I had known, I would have taken more pictures.
Trian says yes! Trian likes little Cass, and would love to take a picture with little Cass.
Oh my.
Sadly, being departed souls, our images cannot be captured in the world of the living.
I thought so too.
What? Are we seriously going to leave any room for regret?
There won't be any regrets. This vivid drawing surpasses any photograph from the world of the living.
Little Cass smiled. Treevee, Trinin, and Trian's wishes finally come true!
I remember you once said that fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Now, the path that belongs to me is about to reach the end. Thank you for bringing me the final key.
Key? Little Cass, why are you talking in riddles all of a sudden?
I have a feeling that soon, this gift of yours will become the key to saving Mrs. Life.
Oh.
Wow, that's amazing! Then keep smiling and carry on bravely!
Makes it worse is that she's not my favorite of the three, and she's the one that's dead. Now.
Little Cass, Little Gray, everyone, see you tomorrow!
Hey. Yeah, she's finally gone.
Lady Trian.
The aura of this place. We have indeed reached the end of the stream of souls. If I go any further, I might lose myself. I must leave now, for the black tide still wreaks havoc in the realm of the living. I have broken free from the chains of death countless times. This time will be no different. Castorus, will you fulfill your duty for the flame chase?
Does she even know herself?
I have yet to make my decision, Lord Mighty.
No matter. Make the choice your heart desires. Even if it takes 1,000 years of waiting.
She's there watching. How long has she been watching? Save her.
I will continue to fight till I die. Then rise from death. Till the miracle descends.
There is one more thing you should know, Lord Mighty.
What is it?
Professor Anaxa may have deduced the principles behind the Era Nova. You and I may be reincarnated as strife and death in the next cycle, becoming calamities wreaking havoc upon the world.
I see.
Is that all? Are you going willing to accept such a fate without complaints?
Do you have a strategy to shatter the shackles of our fate?
I haven't found it yet. Perhaps I never will.
Then, cease wasting your thoughts on futile matters. Control what little you can. And when fate's inescapable grasp comes, resist it with the strength of your mighty will.
Thank you, Lord Mighty. I will find the right decision.
In the name of strife, may you meet a fitting end.
This must be the alchemical matrix the spirit mentioned. Let's see. We need to insert Aquila's sky, Georios' earth, Kephal's fire, Fagusa's ocean, and Nestia's love.
It seems our sweet Princess Homebody has made up her mind. In that case, seamstress, I suppose I no longer need to deliver your message. My time is rather precious after all.
Whether you wish to break free from death or not, please, follow your heart. By the promise you once made, I ask that you fulfill your duty one final time. Castorus, please, live as a human, and die as one.
According to that alchemist, the final piece is supposed to be me. However, he is not privy to the past, and therefore cannot see the full picture.
The past?
I saw the twins of death in Kephal's memory, and now I am certain that I was one of them. The trial of the Hand of Shadow demanded taking the life of your family. I died during that trial, falling before the gate to the new world. And my sister, whom I never met, became the Titan Thanatos of this cycle. She was consumed with regret over my death, so she used the Titan's authority to reforge my soul. Yet, it also means she has never revealed herself to anyone, hidden away from the entire world. That's because the Titan she became already fell at the start of everything. They died for me, and now lie in slumber in the River of Souls.
Interesting.
You mean Pollux?
That's right. The River of Souls is no material river. It cannot be blocked by ordinary means. Only a divine corpse can prevent the dead from reaching the next world. And that's why we have to awaken Pollux from death before we can retrieve the core flame of death.
I think this part is probably my most favorite part of the story so far. I think the other aspects of the story aren't as interesting as this one, to be honest. So, and to be fair, story-wise, I prefer this one and the story of this game compared to Genshin. Like, Genshin's story is not very good. Like, it gets better in the fourth arc, I think. But I think that's a bit too late, to be honest. And it's not like super good, it's like good enough to be interesting for Genshin, so I haven't played it after that really much. But yeah. Zaneless Zone Zero I think is getting interesting, but it's slow. A slow start, if that makes any sense. Like, it's interesting enough, but slow in aspects, so, but yeah.
We have to reforge its body with the power of alchemy.
But Cass, if that alchemist speaks the truth, does that mean you're also part of the dragon body?
According to those departed spirits, I was indeed born as the dragon's twin. But before we talk about that, have you heard the sighs?
I heard them too. So what are those?
I think it's probably the sign of Pollux's wish being fulfilled. They must have realized how heavy a price they'd need to pay when they used their divine authority to resurrect a dead woman. That's why they exerted every ounce of their strength to send me to Styxia, a city that called for death, a land where none is hostile to death. They never saw their wish fulfilled and fell so prematurely, all because they wanted to give me a new life. Pollux must really want to know how their sister has been after giving their all to save her. That wish is the reason Pollux's soul still lingers in the mortal realm, even after their fall. Quietly watching and documenting every detail of their sister's life.
So instead of picking up objects on the way here...
We were instead showing things to a strand of yearning that lingers here. Now, we must weave these yearnings together and restore them into Pollux's complete soul.
But yeah. I guess I like stories that have like a meaning and other elements into them. And then some that are not like in your face obvious, I guess. Oh.
But all of this is just a hypothesis, right? What if we go through with the ritual and it turns out totally different?
Yeah, but with English Zone Zero, they're actually slowly snowballing the main characters that actually have agency in their story. Like, this main character right here still has the issue of I don't really, just present but not present, if that makes sense. It's like the characters around them are the important parts of the story, and the main characters, they're as an observer, I guess, is the easier way, but like a active observer, unlike Zaneless Zone Zero, where they actually have agency in the story and shape the story. Like, you can technically somewhat replace this character with any generic character. So, yeah, I think that's just, well, I think that's more of like gacha game, or at least older gacha game element issue. And I think Fate Grand Order, the main character, has like more agency than both Genshin and Star Rail's main character. I'm not sure. So.
That's fine. As Professor Anaxa often reminds us, such is the nature of alchemy. The true outcome can only be known once the process is complete. This is why alchemy is also known as the miracle of creation. Now, the puzzle of Pollux's yearnings is nearly complete, with only one final piece remaining.
I'm going to clearly say that was the hot sauce that made me
I shall
cry really
reveal what
good.
they have been yearning to know in the alchemical matrix. I will show them my whole life since I left Styxia. Lady Trianne has already drawn a picture of my entire life, and it is now in my hands.
Can we review it? I want to click on those things.
Then, let the ritual begin. And now, the objective is complete. That is all. Such is what Professor Anaxa always says after preparing for an alchemical ritual. And now, Pollux, I shall lift you from the river of souls and reforge your soul. Perhaps you will be disturbed by this, and your body may become horrifying to behold. But if even the slightest trace of your soul remains, the soul that once ferried me to this side of the shore, then please, look at me. I wish to thank you in person. I have obtained everything you sacrificed your divinity for.
I don't think I'll be ready for this.
Lady Almanette.
Did she recognize you? Oh, she must be the first soul we can communicate with here, right?
I'm afraid she is just another spirit trapped here, like the rest of them. The only difference is that I was there when she died. Please, go on. I'm listening. Are you about to tell the story of Styxia?
How much do you want me to bet that she's going to tell her to stop? Or something like that. Like she shouldn't keep going or something silly like that.
Yes. You're just as smart as I imagined, but... never mind. Now's not the time.
There's no need to worry, Elder. Take a look around you. You're already at the resting place of the dead.
The world of the dead? But how?
I understand that you chose to remain silent about the story to protect Casterus, the girl who coexists with death. But you no longer need to hide that story. I can assure you that you have protected that girl's life well.
Oh. Well, in that case, let me begin. Styxia,
We're
the
gonna get the true
pearl of
story.
the ocean, plagued by unwarranted calamity and ravaged by death in the fairy tale. It was the first city-state to shift their faith towards death, even before Idonia did. From where you stand now, I suppose that's a bit hard to believe. Right?
Indeed. I cannot imagine that those from the era Chrysia, blessed with eternal life, could ever yearn for death.
I have pondered the same question, child. But I am afraid there is no clear answer to it.
Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent because all things eventually fade to dust. That's how someone once explained to me why death isn't necessary to the world. But I still can't take that as the final answer. Would a world without journeys and epics be worse off?
Wouldn't that be boring, to be honest?
Ah. I take it the one who spoke this line was a general, or perhaps a warrior. I, however, did find some inspiration in these words. Would you like to hear my thoughts, Castoris?
Please enlighten me, Lady Amunet. Though I have already made up my mind on how to handle the authority and core flame of death, your words might truly guide me toward the path forward.
You and I are neither warriors nor generals. Therefore, journeys and epics cannot truly resonate with us. But what if I reframe it like this? What if love is not a trait bestowed upon mortals by Nestia, but a blessing from death?
Love.
No one ever invented the word cherish in the era when life was eternal. For all the good things in the world can be revisited endlessly, and every bond formed carried no risk of being severed.
Nice, nice. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, like I said, I wish more animes had guns in them, but there's not a lot of them, unfortunately. So, but yeah, yeah. Well, they say like, yes, Zaneless Zone Zero's Gunner bait or something like that, but I don't know. They also compliment the community for like Zaneless Zone Zero, is they don't have like inner fighting compared to like, I think Genshin and Star Rail. The fans fight with each other a lot or something like that, so that doesn't really happen too much in Zaneless Zone Zero. They mostly talk about what character's butt is the best or something stupid like that, as the joke.
The so-called Era Chrysia was an age devoid
yeah.
of both virtue and sin. People did not truly live. They simply existed, going through the motions without passion or purpose, then waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, that sounds like a really crappy way to live your life. Sounds like playing on autopilot, unfortunately.
Perhaps the people of Styxia chose to embrace death not out of fascination with its cruel and fearsome side, but instead became fixated and obsessed with the impulses and desires tied to a finite existence.
Therefore, death is not a thing of fear and desperation, but...
That's right, Castoris. It is the reason we shed tears when parting ways, and also the original spark that ignited the passion of mortals. If you truly intend to deprive the world of death, then be prepared to witness it return to a state of stagnation.
I understand, Lady Amunet. Our limited lifespan shapes all that we know and love. Not even the Death Titan has the right to take that away from humankind again. Nestia's love was the chrysalis of gold's first blessing, but it most likely wasn't understood by mankind. We only learned to interpret this wonderful gift after Thanatos' arrival. If the world was bereft of death, then the Queen of Styxia wouldn't have played midwife in delivering me into this world. You wouldn't have welcomed me into Idonia, and Aglaya would never have invited me to join the Flame Chase journey. None of these stories would ever have happened. And I would never have lived, let alone found happiness. Thank you, Mother.
I'm gone for the final time.
I will use all the love I've experienced in this long life to complete the final miracle. My teacher, Anaxagoras, grant me the wisdom of all things. I call upon thee, the stripped dead dragon's corpse. Rises from the earth, falls from the sky. As above, so below. This is the greatest power of all powers. Unstoppable in this world. The great work that commands all death. I shall grant you embrace.
Oh, we had to fight it?
Is the girl who once saved my life truly gone?
This is not good.
Will you show yourself again once we eradicate this hatred and regret?
I might have to use a different team.
All in.
The fearless knows not fear. Too low.
Let the valuation begin. Go Nappy!
I venture forth to
Oh yeah.
forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Sure, I'll play along.
It's more the fact that she's dealing, the enemy's dealing damage through the
Dice
shield.
have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Never hesitate.
They'll risk high reward.
Too low.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game! I hope for an end to strife
I
to the
venture
world.
forth to hunt forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
I'm not doing a lot of damage.
Harmony and unity.
Oh yeah. The animations are really good. Like the animations for this and then Genshin are like on a different level. I know, not Genshin, but like Zone 1, Zone 0. Like these two games make Genshin's animation nuts.
I know you're anxious.
Is this some weird cutscene that they can't die?
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. I venture forth to forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable. Never hesitate. Too close. How
Easy, Numby.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Listen to the final song of life as we all together.
Fangs and claws got dull. Fearless will not fear.
Watch your head.
I venture forth to forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
No dirty tricks, Lorraine.
May song bring us victory, harmony and unity.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds.
So stars echo. No more times.
Never hesitate. Too slow.
There's no room to weep in grief. I will grant you peace. Yes, it's me. I'm back.
I venture forth to hunt forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
No dirty tricks. Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
The fearless will not fear.
Let the valuation begin. Go, Numpy!
Too slow.
Hedge your bets.
I venture forth to hunt forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Watch your head.
I need to get stronger.
Listen to the final song of life, harmony and unity.
Be careful. They may be moving by instinct, but there is fury welling up within them.
Never hesitate. I won't do.
Easy, Numby.
Fangs and claws got dull. The fearless will not fear.
Let the valuation begin.
I venture forth to hunt forever triumphant. Cha-cha. Victory is inevitable.
Liquidation!
Too slow.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Resting all together.
To my last breath.
I guess there are reasons why they won't die.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
I think story reasons.
No dirty tricks.
I venture forth to hunt forever triumphant. Victory is
I mean, I had to like restart. Like I 100% needed like a healing character. I don't want to do casual mode. I have these ice weakness.
What do we have here?
I know. I forgot what weaknesses it had. Let me go.
What do we have here?
Yeah. Let me look up pink compositions. I didn't have her. I don't think I have her on. I don't know if I have any items on it. I think that's the issue. I'm just flipping through a team competition on the website. Also, I don't really want to go, try this for some insanity reasons. Okay.
Like that, huh?
Is the girl who once saved my life truly gone? Or will you show yourself again once we eradicate this hatred and regret?
Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy? A quick divination.
I screwed up.
All things in this world, human creations.
I think I did that other ability.
Don't mess with me.
I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirit. Fight as one. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Let's play hide and seek. Can you find the answer? What a headache. Together as one. I can still fight. I'm not over yet. First, yin and yang.
I need to restart. I screwed up at the very beginning. Yeah, that I just have to use different characters.
Truly gone?
Once again.
Or will you show yourself again? Once we eradicate this hatred and regret.
I'll go easy.
Yeah.
Converge and awaken. Yin and yang. All things in this world have human creations.
I know you're anxious.
Okay, never mind. That doesn't even matter.
Don't be afraid.
I thought this would like do it. That was a negatory. That is unfortunate. Okay, let's... I don't know if this... will do it. Robin. Where are you? There you are.
Stay back, Clara.
Is the girl who once saved my life truly gone? Or will you show yourself again? Once we eradicate this hatred and regret.
Pretty good hurt.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
The market is unpredictable.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Well, I don't think this is a good choice. Yeah.
Stay back, Clara.
Let me, what Ratha he might have? I think I have items on there. I could be wrong. Or I just do, let me... you. Basically the same thing as what I have, but why you topaz? I think I'm blind. I know, I'm already selecting on her. I'm just, something else. I use her instead.
Charge! Leave none standing!
Is the girl who once saved my life truly gone? Or will you show yourself again once we eradicate this hatred and regret?
Need a doctor?
Pretty good perk.
That won't do.
Better cut our losses. The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
And I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid.
I venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate! No! Too close.
Live interest!
May song for fangs and claws got fearless, no not fear.
Right. Doors echo. No more time. Let me tend your wounds.
That won't do. I venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Good stab.
Low risk, high reward. Liquidation!
There's no more need to weep in grief. I will grant you peace. Yes, it's me. I'm back. Be careful. They may be moving by instinct, but there is fury welling up within them.
Thank you.
Easy, Numby.
Stay
Time
safe.
collected your prescription.
Pretty good perk.
Too close.
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Harmony and unity. Need a doctor? Thank you. My throat is feeling much
The market
better.
is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
That won't do. I venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
The bully! Resonate all together. Right. Doors echo. No more time. Let me tend your wounds.
Please, don't turn back to the nether realm.
That is, easier this time.
I would death. Sleep in peace.
She even killing death.
I'm sorry I have to wake you up from ancient death. And I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, Vicky did.
Do you remember me? I'm the girl you once carried across the Sea of Souls. I'm sorry I wasn't able to remember you, but with the help of many people, I was finally able to pick up these broken fragments of my past. I'm back, Pollux. I know this might not be what you wanted. But I have to do this. So please, carry me across the Sea of Souls again and return me to the Netherrealm, just like you did in the past. Please take me to where the core flame of death rests. I'll be going now. They may look scary, but as long as...
No.
What's wrong?
We're getting too close to death.
Are you...
What's wrong with her?
Her time is almost up. If I don't go now, I'm afraid her soul will return to Thanatos' embrace before me.
What? Oh no! Is there anything we can do?
Yes. Stop talking.
Don't worry.
Let her go off.
I promised I would ask Thanatos for the Trailblazers' right to roam the Earth again. Mem, stay here and keep a close watch until I return, all right?
Alright. I'm the best at taking care of others. Go on, Cass. Make sure not to leave yourself with any regrets. That's not funny!
It's a deal then.
I'm just imagining its head, wherever comes out, and just
Please.
as sort of the way to transfer her.
Wait for me.
Are we gonna have an interesting cutscene?
After all that, you still ended up back here.
Hmm. I'm guessing that's her sister. Broken.
So the legends were true. The Netherrealm really is a sea of flowers.
Yes. Just like the flower fields we tended to back then.
I don't think I'm ready for this.
Is that you, Plixia?
Do you remember me?
I don't have the memories from that time, but I've seen you before during an experiment.
I see. Call me Thanatos, then. It'll be easier. However, since you recognize the name, you must already know everything about Thanatos, right?
Yes. I'm here to reforge the order of life and death in Amphorius.
You know, my sister was a sympathetic, but rather sensitive person. Whenever she didn't want to say what was on her mind, she would avoid eye contact and look off into the distance. Just like what you are doing now.
Can you tell me about the last Era Nova? What did you do, Plixia?
I think she's the only sane Titan left. Has like thoughts that you can actually speak with, I guess.
Where should I begin? I suppose we can start from the beginning. A long, long time ago, there were a pair of like-minded twins. As foretold in the prophecy, they were chosen to be successors to the god of death. But fate was cruel. The price of attaining divinity was to take the life of a family member with our own hands.
That trial was indeed recorded in that memory.
Then you should already know that my sister voluntarily gave up her own life so that I could ascend as the demigod of death. But I couldn't accept that. Why did we have to kill each other for a future she'd never see herself? That's not fair. So, while weaving the laws of the new world, I shattered the forbidden bottom line for life and death. I reshaped my sister's soul and took the form of the great dragon Pollux to carry her up the River of Souls and back into the mortal realm. But our fates were already decided and manifested in unexpected ways in response to my futile actions. Aging is an unbreakable law of nature laid upon humankind, created at the same time as death. When the living die, their souls will meet Thanatos, who would determine where every soul goes. If the Reaper raises their left hand, the soul is granted death and allowed to enter the Netherrealm to await reincarnation. If they raise their right hand, the soul is rejected by the Netherrealm and returned to the mortal realm to continue walking the earth.
That's why the Hand of Shadow can only lay down judgment and not embrace another being.
Yes. Death was originally a pair of hands, but they were split in twain when we reached the mortal realm, never to touch each other ever again. The half of Thanatos that represents life, the undying human who grants death, that was the curse I forced upon you.
Then, what about you?
As the half of Thanatos representing death, I shoulder the fate of defying death. I died the moment I entered the world of the living. From then on, my Titan also no longer existed in this world. The cycle of life and death stopped. Souls were denied their audience with death, and were left stranded within an ever-rising river of the dead. What irony. My selfish desire to save your life gave you and the world a fate far worse than death instead. Then, what was left of my reason was left behind in the Netherrealm, where I've been taking care of these flowers day after day, until there is now a sea of them, all while mulling over the subject of life, death, parting, and enduring an endless loneliness.
Fate is absurd indeed.
I think I would just like just the view aesthetically, to be honest. I don't know, like a lot of visuals of Stainless Zone Zero and this has like an aspect of, I don't know what's the best way to describe it, of awe or something like that. So maybe it's just me being biased or something. But yeah, that's something. Yeah, well, like, in the, last arc, or, the, and the pretty interesting visuals of the nobility and adventuring and, yeah, her name, arc something. That was, like, really interesting.
Our lives were a mirrored image of one another, like a pair of hands. Even so, we arrived at the same destination.
Yeah. Now my YouTube is complaining. Guess that's fine. YouTube can complain as much as it wants.
We walked different paths, yet experienced the same pain.
I had hoped that maybe you would at least have a good life in this cycle. I'm sorry.
I lived my life well. It didn't go to waste. As far as I'm concerned, you did nothing wrong.
Even though I forced the authority of granting death to humanity upon you, a total stranger.
Too many responsibilities were forced upon me in the course of this long journey. I was once lost, even upset. But I realized recently that if it weren't for your blessing, I wouldn't have understood the source of these emotions, nor would I have realized my purpose.
YouTube, why you do this to me? And it's getting to the best moment and it's just being something. Oh, that's fine. YouTube not responding to about her. Oh no. Wait. RL. That's it. It's like
I wouldn't have made it here to reunite with my missing half. And we wouldn't be discussing our past while sharing the same view of this landscape. I wouldn't have understood the meaning of our existence.
The meaning of our existence.
This sea of flowers blooms on dead land, because we sowed it with the seeds of our separation and watered it with our tears of loneliness. Yes, the only thing death is allowed to create are flowers that bloom from blood and tears. That's why Thanatos cannot create living beings at will. Nor can the hand of shadow determine a person's remaining days. Because the life and death of mortals should never be dictated by another's will.
Are you saying there's no point in Thanatos' existence?
No. No single being can bear the scales of life and death on their own. Not even a god. Life and death weigh equally heavy. We both know that now, don't we?
You, too, must have had a difficult life. We've taken quite the ridiculous journey together, haven't we? I had a feeling, even back then, that we would meet again one day. Not to embrace one another after a long separation, but to come in search of retribution. Tell me the answer that's already been written, and let us draw this seemingly endless fate to a close. It's been far too long. I've waited here for centuries, watching day after day as desperate spirits are denied by this lonely wasteland. I always hoped I would see you among them, but I was also afraid of seeing you. I didn't know how I could possibly face you again. But more than anything, I was afraid that you might have forgotten all about me.
I know. But don't you see, Polixia? I made it back anyway. You don't have to shoulder death's authority on your own anymore. It was always meant to be held in two hands anyway. So, let's give our core flame to her, and have her take it back to the mortal realm. Give humanity back their cycle of life and death. Our responsibility as Thanatos was never about picking out favorite souls. We were only meant to watch over life. Let's tend the field together and create a warm sea of flowers for all the souls to come. What do you think, Polixia?
Yes, just one last step. You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains, and be reborn with the dead flame. As foretold by the prophecy, Thanatos' authority is only destined for only one person to wield. As the Chrysos heir of death, as their demigod, as a titan. Our fated moment has arrived once again.
Just like before.
Yes, just like before. But unlike that time, the ones undergoing the trial this time are prepared.
You've made up your mind?
Yes, as dictated by fate. But I won't be afraid. As long as you're here with me. Complete your trial in this life. Grant me the embrace of death, and light the spark of life ablaze. You've been tempered by life and death. I know you'll be able to give this wasteland its first breath of life. Like a raven butterfly, flying swiftly into the netherrealm, perching on the twig of death.
I will. After this, I will remain permanently in the Netherrealm. The River of Souls shall return here and rain down from the sky, scattering souls across the earth. The cycle of life and death will flow once again. This sea of flowers you sowed shall bear countless joyous or sorrowful souls and bloom evermore.
Thank you. Just one last thing. Can you grant me one wish?
Of course. What is it?
I'm hoping it's not what I think it is.
Please, don't forget me.
I am, but yeah.
I promise you. When we meet in the next world, even if I have endured another reincarnation, even if we do not know each other's names, I will still hold you tightly in my arms, just like what I did when we were born.
Casterus, you're as beautiful as a fleeting butterfly.
I will bring rest to death. And from now on, stagnant life will once again flow.
Time flies. In the blink of an eye, the 15th entry hour is already at hand. When this farce is over, your soul will be placed on the scales of life and death. Are you ready?
No need to ask so many times. Of course I am.
Then why do you drag your feet? Is your fear of crowds holding you back again?
I simply find them too noisy. Paying attention to conceited fools like them would be an utter waste of my time.
Such harsh words. As I see it, you are no less arrogant than they are.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh. I did not expect to hear that from you. Are you not going to refute me?
I know myself better than you think I do. At the very least, better than a stowaway like you.
And they say men whose ends are nigh have but kind words.
Maybe it's a turn-based combat, maybe you don't dig the story. So, I think I finally got to a point in this arc of the story that, like, hits me in the feels. Oh, that's unlucky. It didn't help that my, I have no clue YouTube's that funny for a bit, but yeah. I guess Castra's story arc is probably, like, the better of them all. So. Yeah.
Well, that is exactly why I chose you.
Should I thank you for the compliment?
The hour of the trial has come. Do you have an answer for me? And how will you prove the veracity of your argument?
Well, to be fair, the turn-based combat, like, is very simplistic, almost. And you don't have, like, a very variety of, scales on, like, other turn-based games. Like, you have, like, maybe 4 on one character if you're lucky. Most of the time it's 2 and then passives. So, maybe that's the reason. But I was like, I've been debating on dropping this game, but, I don't know now, seeing that I just got hit with this story arc, and then, 100% sure I'll keep playing until Star Rail. Or not, well, Fate collab with Star Rail, so. But yeah, I think it's more of a simplistic, combat is probably the issue. Like, Fate Grand Order is, like, similar, but there's, like, more complexity of it, but it's also annoying and random. Like, you can't auto-battle in it because it's that random. So, but yeah. I think that's another issue with some gacha games is that combat and some of their systems are, like, easy, so. Yeah. I got to Fate a lot because I like the characters. Like Jolter in particular. Jolter, Raccoon Rider, I guess is her name. I don't remember how to say it.
I suppose there is no point in putting this off any longer. Do you recall where we stopped the last time?
Yeah.
You were saying that Amphorius's history is cyclical.
Indeed. The demigods that bear the core flames eventually become the new titans at the world's end.
I think we keep adding them. I don't know. I've been screenshotting these and then, saving them. So. Very interesting images. I've used this one a lot, but this one has progressed a bit. I gotcha. Yeah. I think that's another reason I like it. I guess I had like a real big issue of how the 3D characters' dialogue talking to each other always end up on, what was it? Always end up on, Genshin, just in general. Oh.
Remember what happened on the Holy Mountain? Calypso, Naias. As their destined ends approached, one by one, they left this world.
Well,
leaving only the twins, who are fated to succeed death.
They press if I don't get Saber, to be honest.
Unfortunately, while their journey is consistent,
I played Fate Go and
Calypso, as well as Nikador and Naias,
until I got Saber herself to play the game.
I can only come up
I
with
spent a whole
rough
day
sketch
trying
for
to
my
get
theory
Saber.
of a cyclical history. For all the pains I took to reach this point, I had already lost hope of ever obtaining definitive proof. After all, the past is in the past. Proving that we are the legacies of heroes of the past is a hopeless endeavor. That is, until I met a girl named Polixia and her sister. If Castoris was truly sent from the past to the present for the Titan's self-serving reasons, then having lived through 2 cycles, and with Styxia as the pivot, she will no doubt be the link to connect all of this together. If the Twins of Death can bridge 2 cycles to reunite at the shores of the Sea of Souls, then my hypothesis will no longer be just a hypothesis. And you too will get the answer to your question.
Nice. I have played a lot of them. Currently I'm sticking to this one, Stainless Zone 0 and then Girls Frontline 2. I think there's might be like some I might revisit. I guess I just like PC ports at this point. Don't really want to use my phone, so.
Well, that is all well and good, but how can you be so sure? If there is even the slightest error in your hypothesis, the girl will be shattered.
Yeah, I tried the first one too a lot, but I've been playing the second one, so I find it entertaining enough. I'm just waiting for Soap Mod 2 to come out. I probably like enjoy it a lot more, but it's really interesting seeing the characters' personalities that I never really got to in Girls Frontline 1, because I like the Victor's design, but I also like Victor now even more, so. I tried to get into that, but I just stopped after one stream of it, so. Also, how do you Julian the Vampires? Alright, South Pacific, had a good one. Yeah, I got into it, or I played like one stream of it, and it's like, I don't know. So I haven't touched it since.
It matters not. The most important quality a scholar must possess is foolhardiness. If you are overly cautious, then you'll never have the gumption to make the first step, and change will never come.
Alright. Oh yeah, there's a decent amount.
I, an Exagoras, am destined to overturn this farcical world.
Yeah, it feels like it always takes, like, for me, 2 to maybe 4 streams worth of to get through the content of Star Rail story most of the time.
Come, let us go and teach those pathetic worms one final lesson.
I apparently did this today. I probably should. Oh yeah, well, story dialogue and stuff's always nice. It's better than not having like zero content for a very long time. Too, on top of that, but I think Genshin had that, and I don't really like grinding too much, so. What's this? Do I have all of this that's in here? I have no clue. Anyway, that'll probably be it for today. I'm debating if I want to show you guys one of my favorite scenes from the other game that I haven't played. I probably will. Let me go do that real quick. Probably pop all my thingy-majigs. Probably have to screen share as it complains. Sarah Valley on YouTube. I don't want to search across my channel. I had to go click something else. Cutscenes. It's an ad. I mean, I'm mute. I had to do screen capture. Play capture, okay. Pop a little bit extra, but it probably does still exist. I guess I like watching the scene cutscene even though I haven't played the game. A lot. If it's the right one. And I don't even care if it's not. Or maybe I should look for the English one, shouldn't I? I need to look for the English one. They probably have the English. Do they have an English version? They should have an English version on their website. It was like from a while back. Ah, nice, nice. That's still nice though. Have a game that you like. What happened to the sure they had the English version of their website. Not website, but their... Unless I'm imagining things. I hate ads. Oh, that's it. That's a Japanese dub. That's good. We'll just watch that one. Howdy, Dylan. Yeah, at the end, I felt like watching this. Probably watched this several times, probably in English more, but I can't find the English right now, so I'll just watch this one. They like using elements or designs of the previous games, too. Yeah. It's like 6 years old. Top of that. Yeah. Oh, I forgot something. I'm a dumb... Let me start all over. I can hear the sound, but you guys can't. I don't really remember how many times I've seen this.
平凡な日常ももうない。でも諦めないで。何があっても諦めないで。調子に乗るな。
少佐少佐
少佐
少佐姫子、私は最強のバルキリーになるの。
顔を上げなさい。あんたは前に進むのよ。この不完全な物語にあんたの望む姿に変えなさい。生きなさい、キアナ。これで授業はおしまいよ。
My most cherished thing, so stay alive bravely.
I would say that basically my weakness, but yeah. I watched that like several times. Probably all the like. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I watched it. The other animations are pretty cool for the game, but I haven't really played that game, but I really like that one, and there's a few others. I might show the other ones later. Basically that one, self-sacrifice and stuff like that, is pretty. Hits hard, I guess. I'll probably post the Discord link in chat, and then do the usual of probably raiding somebody random, or if I can't find anybody, I'll just raid somebody I know. So yeah, the animation hits me in the heels. And yeah, that's about 6 years old, and I still occasionally watch it. There's like a few other videos I watch that I like going back to, but that's like near the top of one that inspired like that. But I have no clue what I'm gonna play tomorrow. I'm gonna play something. Probably something at last minute, or just play Star Rail again. I'm not even sure. So, may the fates decide. So, anyway, good night, you guys. Thank you for coming. Until next time, see ya.